I want to introduce you jobs of the future, new jobs opportunities to change your life. This is Luca Papa from Digital Coach. What I introduce you is the importance of emerging markets. Before talking about the jobs of the future, you have to we have to talk about the emerging markets because every job is related to the market it belongs to. So, what is important to say is that the most important thing is that e-commerce is growing so much. E-commerce is literally booming now. E-commerce was already growing a lot during the pre-COVID phase. But after COVID and after lockdown, e-commerce literally boomed like it was an explosion of e-commerce. Some e-commerce markets grew like 100%, 200%, 300%. And that's so much to consider. So what you want to consider is that for an e-commerce to run, in order to run an e-commerce, you will need a lot of people. You will need digital marketing experts. You will need social media experts. You will need user experience experts, as long as SEO specialist, SEO manager, and so on. So there are a lot of job opportunities inside e-commerce. Most of them belong to the digital marketing jobs field. So this is very important for all of us. Second emerging market I want to consider with you is the online self-employment. What I mean with this is that the online business created a lot of new job opportunities for self-employed people. So once upon ago, you couldn't work as an online consultant. Now you had the chance to work as an online consultant, but not just an online consultant. You can also work for yourself, for example, being an Amazon specialist, an Amazon seller, for example. You can also do affiliate marketing. You can open a new web agency, and all those job opportunities, even if they are self-employed opportunities, they didn't exist before the digital marketing era. I mean. Third area I want to consider with you is the digital marketing jobs sector. So, what I mean with this? Digital marketing is made by web marketing, social media marketing, and e-commerce. So, what you want to consider as job opportunities is everything that relates to web marketing. And you can consider from this point of view, for example, all the SEO specialists, so people that works on search engine in order to get the best position on the search in a search engine like Google, for example. Then you can consider also web analytics specialist. Another job opportunities in the web marketing area, for example, is the WordPress specialist. That is a specialist focused on using a CMS, or I mean a platform, in order to build and manage any website, for example. Then you have another area that is the inbound marketing expert, as long as the email marketing experts, and those are all specialists that works in order to improve the inbound marketing activities of the company they work for. After that, in the digital marketing industry, you can also have a lot of social media marketing jobs, as long as, for example, e-commerce jobs, because at the end, a lot of most of the e-commerce jobs belongs to the digital marketing area, because for in order to run an e-commerce, you need digital marketing specialist. But once you begin a digital marketing expert, you can work not just for an e-commerce, but you can also work for an offline company. For example, I can say, for example, a service company or an automotive company, because even if you wanna sell something that at the end people will buy offline, you still need a lot of marketing online in order to people for people to know your product and your company, and to reach your showroom or your store, for example. And it is very important. Another emerging market where you find a lot of job opportunities is the social media marketing area. In the social media marketing, you will understand that as long as you are looking at me from a video from some social media like YouTube, Facebook, or so on, you will understand that every company needs social media to improve its own business. So that means that every company now needs more and more social media specialists, community managers, digital PR specialists. Digital PR specialists, for example, are people focused on, can I say, on managing relations with influencers, with online web portals, and every kind of institution that can have an influence online. That is very important for them. So social media marketing jobs is another area very important to consider for you. After that, you also have to consider the advertising online. I mean, in the past, the advertising industry was based on television, radio, and also and everything that has to do with the offline business. Now the advertising business is built on the online business. That means that if you want to advertise your company on Google, you need a SEM specialist. If you need to advertise your company on Facebook, you will need a social advertising specialist or a pay-per-click specialist. All of them are new kind of jobs that you can acquire with digital skills. Obviously, you have to learn English English, not just English. You have to learn a lot of digital skills as long as to manage the Facebook ads platform, for example, but it's still a very important thing for you. After the advertising online industry, I would consider for you the digital services. Digital services means that there are a lot of industry based on services that are growing a lot and they need other kinds of specialists to work for example. Now, next subject I wanna consider with you is the difference between newest digital jobs and traditional jobs. So, as you will understand, every traditional jobs is not disappearing; it is just transforming. And in the digital transformation process, you have to consider that there's always a new digital jobs that is something that come from the past. So, for example, the marketing manager, that as we knew the marketing manager has to become a digital marketing manager because if you have thousands of companies needing a marketing manager, you will have millions of companies needing a digital marketing manager. So that's much more important because digital marketing is based on small, medium business, and that's very important for all of us. Small, medium businesses are millions of small companies, not just thousands. Then, for what concerns the store manager, since retail was very important in the past, but now is going down, you will understand that every store manager should become an e-commerce manager. So you still can manage a store, but this time is going to be not a physical store, but an online store. So that's the main difference. And for what concerns communication manager, every kind of communication is going through social media. So that means that you have to become a social media manager because social media is the new communication in the new era. So that's very important. And sales manager, I know a lot of people come into my school, digital coach, and ask me, I'm a salesman, I can't find a job as before, I need a new job. And what I tell them usually is you have to transform yourself in an affiliate marketing manager. So you will still manage sales salespeople, but online and not offline. Or you have to become an e-commerce marketing manager responsible for the sales of an e-commerce instead of the sales of a traditional company. But it's still your job. Don't worry about that. So other examples I want to give you is the business analyst. Every kind of business analyst should become a web analytics specialist. That is the person in charge of managing analytics and statistics, every kind of report a decision maker needs in order to improve his digital marketing activity. And for what concerns advertising and media planning, advertisers and media planners, people who usually who were used to buy, for example, advertising on television, on newspapers, now they have to become specialists able to buy media from the online business. So to buy from Google, to buy from Facebook, to buy from LinkedIn, and those kind of people are web marketing specialists, some managers, some specialists, programmatic specialists, real-time bidding specialists. They still buy advertising, but they buy advertising online in the new era. And the press officer had to become a digital PR officer. So that means that you will not have so much relation with traditional press, but you have to take care about influencer, web portals, and so on. So that's very important. Another kind of jobs you have to consider is customer service operators. All customer service operators are becoming social media specialists because people relate to the companies through social media. So when somebody have a problem, that person goes to Facebook and write on the Facebook page of the company. So that's why customer service is moving to social media. Video makers, for example, for video makers, since you don't record so many video for your live line, but you are recording much more videos for the online business, you had to become a video marketing specialist. That means that you still have to record videos, but then you also have to know how to promote those videos on YouTube or to promote them on Facebook and so on. And for what concerns developers and computer programmers, had to become WordPress specialist. I mean, people that knows the WordPress environment, the WordPress platform, and thanks to this platform, they don't need any code capability in order to create a new website and to manage a website. So that's very interesting as a job. I mean, with much less knowledge, you can do much more than a programmer, for example. And humanist, if I were a humanist, I would go through I would move in the content marketing world, for example. Content marketing world is made of video, is made of copywriting, is made of images, photos, a lot of opportunities for people that like to communicate and to have relations, for example. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you is since even if you understood what are the new digital jobs, you have to understand also how to find a job in the new digital industry. Because as you will understand, also the way companies are hiring is changing in the new era. So what means this? What I mean with this? I mean that first of all, you have to acquire new digital skills and get certified with those skills. That means that even if you have your historical skills, you have to add the capability and new skills that let you advertise online in order to help you be visible on search engines in order to help you to build and manage a website and so on. A lot of digital skills that might require you something like 2 3 months, from 2 3 months to 6 months, but it's enough. In 6 months you can get a lot of digital skills. Obviously you will deepen those skills in the future, but the fundamentals, the basics, for the fundamentals, 6 months it's enough for you. Then second, you have to test yourself and your new skills. What I mean with this? What I mean is that you have to try your new skills. You have to improve your skills practicing, and that's very important. The next one is learning personal marketing. So, if in the past you were used to go to a web portal and send your CV, now you don't have to do that anymore. You have to improve your personal branding activities online, and you have to attract opportunities to do inbound marketing. You have to be able to be, how can I say, able to attract opportunities to you and not to follow all the rules, traditional rules. So that means that you have to be very good in doing your personal digital marketing online, your personal website, your LinkedIn profile, your presence on search engines, your presence on social media, a lot of things you can do. You just have to learn. We are able to teach you those things. A lot of things you can do in order to attract opportunities and have much more chances than before. That's very important for you. Okay, so if you enjoyed all those contents, I would recommend you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to activate the notification bell. That is very important for us. Activate the notification bell, and then you can find me also on other social media, including Spotify and all of them. Okay, thank you very much.